Hey, I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co.
Hi, I'm Rena.
And today we're going through the games we backed for for January and February.
Correct.
Yes. If you missed it last month, we didn't do this video. We didn't do the what we backed because last month I took a look at the campaigns I had, and there were only 4 campaigns that I was even tempted by that ended in January, and from those 4, I had backed none of them. So I felt that would be not the best video, so we skipped last month, and instead we're here with the games we backed for January and February. And the good news, I'm glad we waited a month, because now we have 16 games that I'm interested in, and of those games, I backed 2 of them. And even that's cheating. Really, one of these games is from December. I just forgot to count it.
Your self-control is admirable.
So genuinely, there's a lot of... So here's the deal. So, in general, these videos are going through the games that I had an interest in. They're not going through all campaigns. They're going through the campaigns that tempted me, that I wanted to back in some way, shape, or form. And then either I looked into it more, and, you know, it wasn't for me for some reason, or the price point didn't seem reasonable, or I wanted it at retail, or I really, really wanted it, and I just had self-control. All those are possibilities. Ultimately, when it comes to the 16 games that we have, combined with those ending in January, and combined with those ending in February, I backed one of those, well, 15 games. And then I remembered that there was one particular game from December that for some reason never got included in the video, and so we have 16 games instead. To that end, because I think going through these games and finding the 2 that we backed would be fairly boring, because then it would be the rest of the videos like, and did I? Nope. Did I? Nope. Did I? Nope.
Did you mix it up?
I did not mix it up. But instead we're going to have you guess at the end of going through all of these. So you have to go through them. You have to think through which ones you thought that I backed.
Okay.
And there's only 2 of them.
Okay.
One of them is from December, which means you, dear viewer, if you know which one it is, because you know it ended like ended like 2 months ago. Well, then if so, yes, you'll know one of them.
It's not like they can say anything for me to figure it out.
Well, they're not going to help you, but I'm saying they'll know. They'll have a heads up. And then separately from there, I think you have a free give me anyway. Like one of these is not really a question. The other one might be the barest hint of a question. But we're going to wait till we go through all 16. I will neither confirm nor deny at any single point. And with that, let's go ahead and dive into these 16 campaigns. And by the way, the thing you said about self-control is real. A bunch of these campaigns I really did want. And I've been trying to... Here's the deal. If you watch my videos, my games leaving the collection, my constant complaining about how many campaign games I'm not getting played, I've been forced through the necessity of time and space to start being even more selective than I have been in the past. And in the past, I've already been fairly select, fairly relative. But I look at a lot of games, and I look at them in a lot of detail, which means there's a lot of ways and reasons for me to be compelled by these experiences. And a lot of them I play too, which means I know I like them. And I have to be real with myself that it doesn't matter if I like a game, I have to love a game for me to keep it. And so I've been even more selective than usual with what I back, which hopefully means this series is actually still interesting in future months, because if every single month I'm like, here's 14 games and I backed one of them, it's going to be a very boring series. But with that, let's go ahead and dive into the first one, which is AEGIS Combining Robots Season 2. So
I can't say yes or no to any of them?
I mean, you can say what you want. I will neither confirm nor deny until the end.
Yeah, your poker face is much better than mine.
Yes. AEGIS Combining Robots is a game of, well, combining robots. You're going to have a ton of robots, various decks of cards, various cars. You're going to combine these in different ways in a skirmish system where you combine, basically build your own robot. You know, build a bear. It's Build-A-Bear, except it's a robot, and it's trying to kill you.
So much not Build-A-Bear. Build-A-Bear is fluffy.
This is fluffy and soft. This is fluffy and soft. Build a robot as you go ahead and attack each other in a skirmish game full of, well, building robots and combining them and attacking each other in a skirmish game.
Of the third Toy Story. Where there's a giant teddy bear.
That's fair. It is a giant teddy bear. Giant teddy bear trying to attack you.
That is what I'm thinking of now.
But yeah, that's what this one is. It's a card-based game, a card-based skirmish system of combining, you know, all 100 robots unlocked as you combine them in different ways to basically take down your opponents in fun, interesting ways of, like, you know, do this and do that. And if I do this and do that are vague, it's because I don't know the individual cards.
That's fair. That's fair.
But yeah, past that, as far as this goes, that is what we have. There's a solo mode. A solo mode, 4 boss cards and 12 card AI deck. You know, fun little things there too. And, you know, diving into games solo is a lot of fun, as you well know.
AI is so much more fun than I thought it would be.
AI is a lot of fun.
So much fun.
Chatbot knows what's up. ChatGPT knows what's up.
Did you see the one where someone asked it to write an MLM pitch?
No.
And it said, I won't do that.
Ooh, I love it. I love it. Ethical responsibility, ChatGPT. But anyways, moving on from there, that's going to be our first one. That's going to be AEGIS Combining Robots. Okay. From there, we move on to the slow white screen of death. It's not white screen of death. It just takes a while to load. Among Cultists, a social deduction thriller game.
A what?
Among Cultists. This is a riff off the game Among Us.
I was going to say Among Us?
Yes, it's a
riff off. It doesn't look anything like Among Us.
It's not. It's
like
loosely inspired by the concept of Among Us as you wander around the board, as you all try to complete your own nefarious goals, and there are players who are trying to figure out who are the evil cultists among us. Hunts among cultists so that they don't get sued, but also managing to have the appeal, inspire the biggest video game phenomenon of recent years. Notice that they don't even name the video game. Maybe that's because they get sued. I don't know. Maybe they can name it. I don't know. Either way, inspired by Among Us.
Oh, look, there's no VAT.
There's no taxes or VAT for these zones, yes. But that's basically it. That is Among Cultists. You're going to be wandering around the board, accomplishing your nefarious purposes if you are a cultist, and not accomplishing nefarious purposes if you are a good guy, and then trying to figure out, and then combine with various modules and expansions and other things, all those things.
I don't think you backed this game, but you're not going to confirm or deny, but I just don't think you did.
An excellent point. I hear what you're saying.
Oh, I like the first player marker.
The first player marker is a shiv. My favorite first player marker, fun fact, is... Speaking of which, is a shiv. Okay, this is from what's it called from? This is from Words. The prison game. Anima Alcatraz. Anima Alcatraz. It's a prison game coming up on crowdfunding, and it's got a genuine little toothbrush shiv for you to, like, you know, just freaking. I'm gonna throw it away. I'm not gonna leave it alone. Leave it alone. Okay. Anyways, moving on. We have the next one. We have Andromeda's Edge. Andromeda's Edge, which is on the wrong part of the page. Let's go to the main project over here. Click on that. Andromeda's Edge from Carbon Alchemy is a game that is a spiritual successor to Dwellings of Eldervale, giving you, area control and tons of powers and abilities as you love. Why is it jumping around here? It's jumping around. My browser's like not happy with me. But yeah, it's gonna be you're gonna be basically worker placement, area control, building up your powers and abilities, engaging in space combat as you gather and build out a tableau that gets more and more, that gets stronger and stronger as you add various powers and abilities, so you can activate them in chaining sequences of earn this resource, get that. Tableau chaining. And
this seems more of the type, I don't know, I'm feeling very off my game by you not confirming or denying anything each time.
If you're saying this seems like my jam, you are not incorrect. It does seem like my jam.
It does seem like your jam. Oh, look, science vessel.
Yeah. But yeah, and then miniatures. Oh yeah, miniatures. I forgot to say miniatures. Lots of miniatures. And game trays. Game trays too. And cards. And things. And yeah, and stuff. This is basically,
Wow, you described the game so nicely.
Yeah.
Cards and minis now.
Cards and
minis.
minis.
You feel
yeah.
when I try to describe the game to you.
Well, I mean, you're seeing the game. Like, I'm describing the game with cards and minis that's in front of me. If we weren't in front of the game, I wouldn't be the game with cards and minis.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, look at these beautiful trays.
Look at the dice!
What dice?
Those dice.
These are dice. What's special with them?
They're pretty.
They're marble dice.
They're very pretty.
Moving on, we have Arborea, I think, when the page loads. Arborea, a Euro game from Alleycat Games. This is a mesh of, well, Euro worker placement game as you put workers down the board as they slide.
Trees?
It's tree themed. I don't know if there's actual trees. I don't know.
And ladders?
I mean, it's not chutes and ladders. No, it's not chutes and ladders.
They slide.
They have little sliding workers that the workers
go.
Slide along the board, getting more powerful. So you place the worker, but then you decide when to pull it off. And the longer it stays on the board, the more powerful it gets.
That's cool.
Think of it as foraging deeper into the forest, getting to the cool, fun little things. Also, probably murdering animals along the way.
Yeah, probably.
They're in the way. But yeah, but at least you get some nice pelts from that. I don't know if they prove this messaging.
Wow.
Anyways, this is Arborea, worker placement game with escalating workers from Alleycat Games, a midweight Euro game.
I don't think so.
An excellent choice.
Thank you.
Excellent choice.
This is so frustrating.
I mean, statistically speaking, you can say I don't think so.
I know so many times.
Most of the times, and you'd be right.
If you did not back this game,
if I did not back
a very sad child.
Only if he knows I didn't back the game.
That's fair.
My computer's being slow. I apologize for this. I don't know what's up with this. Like, it's like jamming up over here. So, hopefully everything's working. We'll see. Or maybe it's just the internet's.
No. Our internet doesn't have time to be down. I have so many things I need to get done.
No, my computer is like, there might be a...
Nope.
No, 1 second.
Didn't you hardline?
No, not this. This is my laptop. There might be a cut here while I try to figure out how to get this page to load. And we're back. Internet issues, not internet issues. Some of the browser jammed up. Either way, Batman Escape from Arkham Asylum. As I was saying, child will only be sad I didn't back it if he realizes that this game exists and that I didn't back it. But that is neither here nor there. The point is that this is Batman Escape from Arkham Asylum. This is a game of, well, Batman miniatures, as you can see left, right, and center. And you're trying to play as the villains escaping from Arkham Asylum in this game.
Yeah.
So you're trying to escape, as opposed to, not escape. Meanwhile, the good guys, the various heroes, are trying to stop you from escaping in all their nefarious ways. And then there's, again, the villains in this game are the heroes, and the heroes in this game are the villain in a matter of speaking. But yeah, just tons of expansions, tons of options, lots of just miniatures.
Is this an expansion to a game?
It is not an expansion to a game. Look at those dice, though.
I love dice so much.
Look at those dice. They're so cool.
They are very cool.
Only €15 for giant, cool... not only €15. €15 for giant, cool, marbleized Batman dice.
And we would buy them.
Absolutely.
100%.
Totally. Oh, look at the Joker's dice. €15 for these dice. And then €15 for these dice. That's like €45 worth of dice over there.
I love dice.
Yeah.
They make me happy.
Anyways,
I have no idea if you back this game.
We have Batman. Look at this guy. Look at this. Look at this. How can I not back this?
It's the 1989 Batman.
That's the best Batman. I don't actually know if it is. We have pumpkins. Pumpkins. Scarecrow's Nightmares. Look at these little tokens. They're adorable. This game's chock full of goodness.
Rafi's not scared of Batman anymore, so that helps.
Oh, that's right. He was scared of Batman. I forgot about that.
That
was a lot.
That was a long time. But now he's like, superhero! Superhero!
But anyways, yeah, that's what we have over here. We have Batman. Batman stuff. Lots of characters, lots of things, lots of miniatures. Penguin, all those things. That is Batman Escape from Arkham Asylum.
Really fun. Okay.
Moving on, we have... slow tabs over here. We have Find the Source, a print-and-play roll-and-write game.
You have not sent me the files for the print-and-play.
100% I have not.
You need to do that.
100% not. Yep, definitely, totally will do that.
I can't fix any of the things if you don't send me the things.
And that's why I probably backed this one.
You didn't.
Find the Source. This is a Matrix-inspired game of trying to, yeah, exactly, trying to figure out how to make your way into the not really Matrix and do all the things you need. Keep in mind, by the way, some of these games are from, like, January, so it's been a while. I think this is actually one of the January ones, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, this is, which gives you information that's not the December one. Dun, dun, dun. But yeah, print-and-play roll and write with enemy variants, cards, all these things. I still probably do not back it. That's a fair choice. Moving on to the next one, which is Hero Realms Dungeons.
It's a shipping cost? It's a print-and-play.
I believe they had an option where you could buy the actual game.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Let me see if I can find it here. $39 for the red pill. Nope. Numbered and signed physical copy. Yeah.
There you go.
So $39 for the actual game if you want to get a physical copy of it. They weren't officially selling that. There's kind of an extra. Like, we had 16 backers here. They had 25 total, so definitely being printed differently.
One of the 16.
We have Hero Realms Dungeons from Wise Wizard Games. This is bringing you Hero Realms content with a ton of Hero Realms content. Hero Realms is going to be a deck building system where you are a hero and you build cards from a moving row of cards, and you're gonna be building out a better deck and that kind of thing as you tackle down each other, and and there's a solo mode and a campaign mode and a ton of content mode, and ton of content mode is what it is basically. Lots of stuff for Hero Realms Dungeon.
Ton of content mode.
It's a deck building game. It's based on Star Realms, like Hero Realms and Star Realms.
Got it.
Yeah, Star Realms I think you've played. I'm not confident you have.
Maybe.
But I can keep scrolling. This will be a lot of scrolling.
No, it's all good. I need to go to the eye doctor again.
Moving on, we have Marvel United Multiverse from Come On Games with a lot of Marvel United content.
Is this supposed to be my easy one?
I don't know. You tell me.
Oh my gosh.
Marvel United Multiverse, giving you more Marvel United content. For those of you who don't have enough Marvel United content.
We don't.
Like myself.
Yep.
And this gives you just more stuff from Marvel United.
Children will be very happy. Much happier than that.
How will they ever know?
You know what?
How will they know? Can I justify spending another $300 on more Marvel United?
You know what's going to be amusing? In 10 years, when the kids are old enough.
There's going to be so much Marvel United in 10 years.
That wasn't where I was going with it.
That's where I was going with it.
Okay.
There'll be DC United. There'll be Harry Potter United. There'll be Star Wars United.
Harry Potter. Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. Nah, they don't have a license for Lord of the Rings.
It's 10 years.
It's 10 years, maybe. Ooh, Lord of the Rings United. Lord of the Rings United. Interesting. Okay, so if you have... So here's the deal. So with Lord of the Rings United, you have your heroes, obviously.
Clearly.
You have the 9 Wraith Lords or whatnot. Those are the locations. The 9 Wraith Lords are haunted by the locations. But as you move from location to location, you can kind of bump and navigate the Wraith Lords. And the goal is that the fewer Wraith Lords at any individual location, the less damaging it is. So your powers are primarily focused around escaping, at least until you get to the third act of the game, where White Gandalf comes back to the table, at which point suddenly the Wraith Lords start diminishing, but at that point you also have the powers of darkness slowly overwhelming the locations. Honestly, it probably could work if you actually put game mechanics to the various things I said.
Dragon. Mini. From The Hobbit.
Giant Dragon. Well, that's The Hobbit. That's the next one. After we do Lord of the Rings United, we have The Hobbit United, obviously. That's the next thing. And then we have the Fellowship of the... what's the new one? The Rings of... Then we have the Rings of Power United. That's the one that's not good. Anyways, moving on. We're going to have all the stuff over here.
I was going to say, in 10 years, when the children are old enough and know how to search on YouTube to find all your old videos, then they're going to come back and watch this one, and then they'll know that you did not back the Batman game.
Okay. In 10 years, I will have 30,000 videos on the channel. If they find this one from 10 years ago, they deserve to be upset. Anyways, that's Marvel United. Moving on to the next one, which is Microbots. Microbots, a small little tin game.
It's so cute!
A small little tin game of fighting robots that all fit into a tin. Or 2 tins to be specific, I believe. I think it's 2 tins total. Yeah, little tin-based robot dual fighting game.
It's so cute.
It's adorable.
It's so cute.
Absolutely adorable.
I know you didn't back it, but it's still so cute.
Totally cutest. Yeah, good choice. That's a good choice.
Thank you.
Moving on, we have Numbsters. Numbsters.
What on earth is this?
It's Numbsters. What's the question?
Is it numbers?
But no, it's Numbsters.
Okay.
It's Numbsters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And?
And they're Numbsters.
What do you do about it?
Oh, I have no clue how you play this game.
I want one.
Okay, well then you should back it.
How do I do that?
So you go online.
Yeah.
You go to here and you try to late back it, and I don't think they do late packs, so you don't get it.
That's
get it wait to retail and then get it at retail.
Do you put stickers on?
Honestly, don't even know. Seems like something I should know, right?
Yeah.
Or swap. You can move one card to the deck, and that's in the stickers. That's the back of the card. Oh. You can swap the location of cards in the deck. Either way, I don't know. It looks
so cute.
It's adorable.
I know you didn't back it, but it's so cute.
Absolutely not.
I love it.
Reasonable choice.
Thank you.
Moving on from Numbsters, we're going to move on to the next one, which is Once Upon a Line. Once Upon a Line from Pert and Flacus. This is a word search game of...
Word search?
Word search narrative game. You're literally scratching off words on this chart, and as you scratch off words, you're going to find the next situation and the next thing, and you're going to go ahead and find, let's say, locations. So you find the Celestial Gardens, then you scratch that off, and then from there you have to figure out, okay, now we have surroundings and a queue and a barricade, so you have to try to figure out where in that crossword there are various words.
For me.
Well, I only backed 2. Maybe this is one of them.
It's so cool.
It's a word search. It's a word search.
I love word search.
Although it's scratch off, so like there are recharge packs, but otherwise it's a narrative word search. You're going on a journey, an adventure, and you find the various things.
Will you go on a journey with me through this game?
No, I would not play this game solo. I would only play this game solo. I've played this game. I would only play this game solo.
Looks so much fun.
Yeah, you can play the game. It's just it doesn't. Having played the game, I will say that.
So you didn't back it?
I didn't say that. Having played the game, I would say that solo is the way I would engage with this. I think like I don't know if you remember, but you remember playing Seventh Continent way back in the day. Seventh Continent was a game that did not work as a two-player. Yes, that's the one with the cards. Yes, that's the one with the cards. Yes. That's a game that I would not go. I mean, I depending on who the person is, but a narrative game with you, I would not. Like this is a narrative game in theory.
I know I don't like narrative games. I'm aware.
Yeah. So yeah. Either way.
I would try it.
Moving on to OrcQuest WarPath Resurrection. This coming from Monolith Games, bringing you back, well, OrcQuest, bringing you back a reprint of a matter of speaking of it, and it's basically a giant dungeon crawler. We do not have it.
We never did?
I mean, granted it's a dungeon crawler with orcs, so we have 17 games that seem like it, but we don't have OrcQuest.
Oh.
Yeah, nope, not at all, not in the slightest, not at all. But we have 172 miniatures, we have the heroes and the orcs, I mean, I guess the heroes are the orcs, but basically, and the various enemies you're fighting against, it's a dungeon crawler.
I see that.
It's a dungeon crawler.
I see.
Roll dice, attack the enemies, do the good things, and try not to die. And we have pink enemies! Porks. The porks. Delicious fried on toast. It's OrcQuest. Okay. Moving on from there, we have the next one, which is going to be Riftlands and Guild Academies of Valeria from Daily Magic Games.
Clearly you did this one.
Clearly, absolutely. There are only 2 games, and of course, one of them is this one.
And the other one is Marvel United.
Mm-hmm.
Boom,
we're done. We don't even need to do the next 3 videos. Okay, you want to stop guessing on this one?
No.
You want to stop? Because there's 3 more. We
there's
just skip
3
them.
more. I want to see what they are. Maybe I want to buy them.
This is Guild Academies of Valeria and Shadow Kingdoms of... There's basically the new game, Guild Academies of Valeria, and the expansion is Riftlands to Shadow Kingdoms of Valeria. So basically a new game in the Valeria universe, and then an expansion to the last game in the Valeria universe. It's very pretty. Lots of fun little things going on in this. Designed by Stan Kadunsky, who's amazing. Incredible. I love his games. It's so cool. Moving on, we have Set a Watch, Forsaken Isles plus Doom Run. This is going to be the expansion and big box to Set a Watch. Set a Watch is going to be a solo or cooperative game of surviving through the night as monsters slowly head closer and closer to your campfire, and you have to use your character's powers and abilities.
Did you guess the original one?
I did.
You still back the other 2.
But perhaps there's 2 more. There are 2 more. There's Swords of a Coin, and then there's Forsaken Isles plus Big Box. Swords of the Coin was the last crowdfunding campaign, and now they have Forsaken Isles plus Big Box.
For what now?
What?
What'd you say?
They had the original game. Then they had Swords of a Coin or something like that, which was the last one, and now they have Forsaken Isle plus Big Box.
Got it.
Also, Doomed Run, which I think is just part of it.
Is that this one right now?
Doomed Run is part of this. Doomed Run, Big Box, and Forsaken Isles are all part of this.
You have 1 shelf left.
I have 1 shelf left.
That's empty.
I have plenty of shelves that are empty. What are you talking about? I just reorganized yesterday. There's like 4 shelves that are empty.
Really?
Yeah, and then there's spaces all over the place. I guess there's tons of room for games. Anyways, moving on. Also, this big box is not the same size as some of the other big boxes. But we only have 2. It doesn't matter. I didn't back it. We already established I backed Riftlands and the Command game, the Marvinator. Totally.
What's Riftlands?
Wow, Valeria.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and moving on, we have Witchbound over on GameFound. Witchbound's going to be a
print and play.
No, not a print and play.
It's a narrative?
It's a narrative game of going through a kind of point-and-click, choose-your-own adventure as you wander around here, engage with various townsfolk, make choices, read narrative text, go to the next spot, and just a giant book of just an adventure you're going on in town. You're Witchbound.
The kids are interested in doing that.
The kids would probably be interested in this game.
Make them read more.
I should probably back it.
Yeah.
If I didn't already. And then lastly on the list we have Vadis, and Gussie Gorillas.
Is that a zoo?
Yes.
Does it have giraffes?
I don't know. It might have giraffes. The last zoo game we played did not have giraffes. We were very disappointed. We complained. There are now giraffes. I don't think it was because of us. I think a lot of people complained. Giraffes are very popular.
Do you know what a group of giraffes is called?
I know this one. A jazebra.
No, but the coffee almost went out my nose.
That's a good thing, yeah.
It's called a tower.
A tower, okay.
Do you know what a group of lemurs is called? That's one I told you last week.
A flock?
No, a conspiracy.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Anyways, this is Vadis, a game of... I'm not even going to try to describe this. I don't know how to describe this at all.
It's a zoo game.
It just is getting a lot of buzz. It's a reprint.
So
it's adorable, right? You see, I don't even need to describe it, and you already know that it's tempting.
Oh, it's so cute.
But there's no giraffe, so I'll say it in pack it.
They're giving coins to each other.
They're giving coins. They're adorable. And with that, you can go ahead and start making choices.
Okay.
Which 2 games from all these games do you think I backed?
Marvel.
Cool, cool, cool.
Am I right?
I'm going to wait till you guess the other one.
Fine. And Valeria.
Nope.
No!
Ow.
Sorry.
The Valeria one case. Let's go through this.
No, okay, wait. Was I right on Marvel?
Yes.
Okay, so then the other
Obviously.
one was...
It's Marvel and Multiverse.
Well, right. Okay, you didn't back Valeria?
So, fun fact about Valeria.
I like Valeria.
Not only do I like Valeria,
like
not only do I like Stan Kadonsky, I have genuinely been trying to have more and more shelf control. Shadow Kingdoms of Valeria was a great game. I got rid of it. It was good.
I didn't like the other one.
That's all the other ones. You don't like any of the other Valeria games. The only one you like is the one you don't. I know you're referring to Margraves.
Yes,
Margraves.
I didn't like that one.
Yeah, the Valeria game system is one that I like. The only one I've kept is Shadow Kingdoms, and yet I keep backing all their games, hoping that the next one I do like Siege of Valeria. I don't know if I'll keep it or not. And so at this point, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have shelf control, and I didn't even realize how to play. Like I could not get a good sense of how Riftlands played, and so Riftlands is actually the expansion. It's the other one, whatever it's called.
So which is the one? So then what? Go back the last like 5 games.
We have the Set of Watch.
And the one before that? Nope.
OrcQuest.
Nope.
Witchstone. We got the
Nope.
Once Upon a Line. We have Numbsters.
Nope.
We have Microbots.
Nope.
Marvel United. Hero Realms.
Set of Watch.
Set of Watch is the one I showed you over here.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying
Yeah.
that's the one you backed.
Nope. Although I was so close to backing this, you have no idea.
Okay.
You have no idea. You're not gonna get it. You already said I didn't back it, so you've already written it off.
I did?
Yeah.
Which one was it?
Well, Numbsters is a button shy game.
You did get it?
Yeah. This is a button shy game. I have no idea how it plays, but I tend to. It looks cute and it's button shy, and that means it's like $12.
But if you decide that you don't want it, then it has numbers, so clearly it'll work
Obviously.
well for my classroom.
That'd be beautiful.
There you
Numbers
go.
and games. But yeah, one $12 game and one like $300 game. So there is that combination of things.
Also, one is like this big and one is
But
like
yeah,
that big.
so a lot of these, some of these, and the way it works with these games is some of them are more self-controlled than others. Sometimes it's a game that I want, but like I don't need, and I already know that. Like a game like OrcQuest, it's a dungeon crawler with orcs, so I do want it, but it's easy for me to pass on it because like I have dungeon crawlers, I have miniatures. Versus games like let's say Aegis Combining Robots, genuinely wanted that game a lot. Among Cultists, I want it, but I know that I won't see play because my game group doesn't hit the right sizes for this to be optimal at. We have over here we have Andromeda's Edge, which does seem like it's my kind of game.
That was another one I was debating.
Ultimately, I've played this one. I played the original Dwellings of Eldervale, and despite seeming like my type of game, I enjoy them, but they don't hold up to the level that I have for my area control games in general. Arborea, not compelled enough. Interested, but not compelled enough. Batman Escape from Arkham Asylum. The gameplay had I couldn't find a thing about the gameplay that told me whether this was a game for me or not. And so the last Batman game I bought that was full of miniatures left my collection pretty quickly. I was like, you know what? If this is a good game, there'll be a reprint. I will wait around, and the kids will never ever know because I have 40,000 videos by the time they look for videos of mine.
You said 30 before.
I bumped it up. I ramped it up. I ramped it up.
A lot of videos
yeah.
there.
And so from there we have Find the Source, which is again
A print
same
and play,
print play.
which you still need to set.
Hero Realms Dungeon. I have Star Realms. I don't play it enough. Marvel United, yes. Microbots, definitely interested in this one for sure. But again, there's so many small micro games in general I'm always tempted by, and very few of them actually stick around. Even Button Shy, half of them leave.
The micro games, that's like the We played Tiny
Epic Galaxy?
Yeah, that.
We did play that one.
Yeah.
That's micro adjacent.
Yeah.
Not really micro, so much as small.
I think we played Tiny Epic Pirates.
Yeah, lots of compelling games here, but ultimately, Numbsters won out because it's a button shy game, and then Marvel United won out because it's Marvel United, and then Settle Watch and AEGIS Combining Robots and who knows what else are definitely games that I was very interested in, but ultimately Shelf Control prevailed, at least for this month.
If you could only back one, it would be Marvel.
Yeah, it's not a hard decision.
No, not at all.
Not a hard decision. And with that, that is your list of the games we backed, and the 2 games I backed.
December, January, February.
No, December we did. We did a video for December.
But you
yes, there was one. Yes, Numbsters. I forgot. Numbsters. I don't know what happened. I was looking at Numbsters. I was like, I'm pretty sure I didn't do this one because I would remember you like looking at this one.
It's so cute. I'm so excited. I know that I won't be here for a long time, but it's so cute.
So button shy games. I probably keep every third button shy at this point. Like I like them, and some of them are good, but others are like, hey, this is fine. But also, there's only so much you can do with 18 cards. But with that, we're gonna go ahead and call this a wraps on this. Until next time, I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co.
I'm Rena.
And I hope you have a good one.